Hi and welcome to your Top 5 Webcast. I'm Rachel Hopkins and today we'll be looking at the top 5 useful tools for your accounting team. In this webcast we'll focus on navigation and basic functionality. I recommend you take 10 minutes after you've watched this video to explore and experiment for yourself. So let's start with a key toolbox, which I hope you're already aware of. In iFirm Intranet we start by going to our Content Hub and then our Workpapers and Calculators section over here on the right. Now this is where you'll find a toolbox of handy accounting tools, from your Workpaper suite over on the far left to your standalone calculators through the middle here. First up, let's take a look at the functionality in the Workpapers. In true Allison Hull style, here's one I prepared earlier. Ticking the boxes on the front page is what builds up your Workpapers, and you can see as I click them my tabs build up along the bottom here. So let's look at a couple of handy buttons. My pencil button is what allows me to put my name on all of the sheets and hit update all sheets and OK. And you can see here it's going through and putting my name on all of the sheets, or in this case it's going through and correcting my name on all of the sheets. There's also the cheat sheet button, which hides and displays your cheat sheet menu. So if I go back to the left here, to the right here now, you can see I've got my cheat sheet. And let's show that again. You've also got your supporting docs, which is an unprotected cell where I can go insert hyperlink and I can actually link through to a supporting document. So for example, I might link through to a bank statement. Now for full workpaper training via webinar, you can email training@businessfitness.co.nz for the details. We do full workpaper training webinars, but they're about an hour and a half long, a little bit longer than this webcast, so you probably want to plan that properly and find out a bit more about them. So these same buttons and functions carry over into other calculators, such as the provisional tax calculator. So here I click on it, I hit open content, and here it comes. Now make sure that you enable your macros, and also don't forget that because you've opened this in the cloud, it's actually in a temporary folder somewhere. So if I hit save on this, it's just going to save wherever it's downloaded it to. So you want to make sure you go File, Save As, pop it in your client file. And as we see as I go through here, you've got those things like those cheat sheet buttons again. So for more training videos, you can check out our YouTube channel, and if I jump into it here, you'll see here's our YouTube channel. You've got videos here on the FBT calculator, the ProvTax calculator that we were just looking at, the loss limitation kit, your GST apportionment calculator. So go in and have a look at that. If you just search for Business Fitness NZ on YouTube, you'll find our channel quite easily. Okay, so let's go back to the Content Hub and let's go into the client. So from here we can delve into the tax procedures, and this is where you find your step-by-step instructions, if you will. So hopefully you've been into the income tax suite, and here is where you'll see a whole stack on income tax procedures and processes, such as processing assessments. So let's go and have a look at that one, number 9 there. So listed at the top are some key documents, and you can follow through the steps to see what the process is and how those documents are actually used. So let's scroll down. We can see here, send the client a letter. I'm going to click on that link, letter, and here I get some options. So if I want to send this straight to my client, I hit send to contact. I select my client from the list and apply a template and hit send. Now it's not actually sending anywhere. What it's doing is it is pulling together their details from my contact database with my styling template and with my letter text, and you can see here all I need to do now is just change my variables. It's got my address and everything on it ready to go, so I just save it into my client file yet again. So also back in the tax suite, you'll find the GST processes. So this has things such as private use adjustments and GST apportionment calculator. So let's have a quick look at that. This links through to my GST apportionment calculator, and it details the processes around using it and what I actually need to do here for my private use adjustments. So anywhere you see an MTG link, like this green one here, this means it's a reference to the CCH Master Tax Guide. So if you have CCH IntelliConnect, you can click it to go online through to IntelliConnect. If you have a copy of the Master Tax Guide in your office, you can simply look up the relevant section. So outside of the calculators in these tax areas, which you may already be well aware of, there are a number of helpful tools and reports to assist you in answering client queries quickly and efficiently. So actually from my Content Hub, I go into my Queries section. Now, if your firm has made the decision to utilise the FAQs, you'll find yourselves with a stack of pre-prepared documents to help answer queries such as the ever-popular entertainment expenses. You just click the topic name and you'll find a script to help you answer the question on the spot. Whether English is your first, second or third language, these scripts will help you articulate clearly. And backing up each script is a report to send out, and some of them have extra tools as well. So the reports are generally 1 to 3 pages long, and some have extra tools such as this one, which has a deductibility table in it, and this is a really popular thing as well. So we've also grouped a lot of our most popular content on a new page from your business fitness menu. You may not have seen this. So off my BFNZ content menu, I can see at the bottom here I have popular content, and your administrator can add this onto your main menu up the top, which you can see I have done already. So navigate to popular content and you'll see many of the things we've just spoken about. This is a really quick one-stop shop to find your most commonly used pieces of content, and you'll find one of our most smallest and appreciated guides, which I'll leave you with, which is the rates and thresholds table. This is very, very popular. This is just a simple list of different rates and thresholds for the most common areas. Now do watch out if you are going to print it out, make sure you keep an eye on that use by date over on the far right here, and that you're not giving out advice at the wrong time. Make sure that you're checking back to see if it's been updated in April. So that's our accounting team top 5 for this webcast. Don't forget to take 10 minutes now to explore this content for yourself. If you need any assistance, email training@businessfitness.co.nz. For our current webinar training schedule, go to www.bfnzcdc.co.nz, and of course visit our YouTube channel, see what videos we've got on there. There's also lots of information on our webcast.